All right, guys, welcome to ADHD 101, guys, where we discuss all things ADHD related, guys, and where our objective is to live the one optimized ADHD life, guys. I'm gonna make probably what will be my final live stream. Like I said, I'm gonna be porting a new channel, guys. I'm gonna be making a new channel. Which I'm gonna be calling optimizing for, basically. So I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to follow that channel. Um, so obviously, I'm still trying to figure out a solution for this channel. I mean, when I figure it out, I'll figure it out. So, but I wanted to make a short live stream here for a person that's on my Patreon page and who messaged me. Obviously, I don't really get to all my messages. I'm literally busy all the time, army, whatever, doing stuff all day long. Um, but basically, he's like saying I'm not really gonna say the details of this, but like he says all this stuff, right? And I'm like, okay, well, you know, he's battling these addictions, he's going through these things, and I'm just like, well, yeah, I get it, right? These things are challenging, and I'm gonna make this a really concise video, right? Um, One of the things I do enjoy is making video content. Um, I'm pretty good at it, but like effectively, right? Like the answer, right, is this is the answer a lot of you guys aren't going to want to hear, right? So it's the same exact thing, right? It's you need to self-improve, right? So for I love math, right? You disclose these things to me that you're saying you're battling these issues that you're going through, and what I think I can disclose, right, is you have this friend or this person you're trying to be around, and the guy's just a loser, right? If he's a total loser, get rid of him. Okay. I don't understand why a lot of you guys are having a hard time with this. Okay. The answers, I've been preaching this stuff for years at this point. Okay. If a person is a loser, just eliminate them. Okay. I'm not saying I'm perfect by any means, but like the solutions are the solutions, right? You shouldn't be worrying about anybody but yourself. If someone else is being what I would call a degenerate, which a lot of society is reinforcing that idea because there's a lot of easy dopamine where you can get it from a wide range of sources, which makes it hard to focus, makes it easy to lack self-control, then obviously you're not going to live the best life, right? It's really no surprise because like if you're a degenerate, then it's easy to monetize you. It's easy to make money on you. Okay. So, you're saying this guy's an alcoholic and doing all these things. And my answer is really simple. Don't worry about him. Get rid of him. If he is not benefiting you in a tangible way, just get rid of him. That's it. There doesn't need to be a debate. There doesn't be, oh, well, I feel sorry for him. No, it doesn't matter if you feel sorry for him. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Just get rid of him. That's it. Okay. Keep things simple as possible. Focus on yourself, right? Because you keep saying, oh, well, I want to finish the thesis. Either you finish the thesis or you don't finish the thesis. Do you really want to finish that thesis, right? Um, you know, and I guess I want to make this like a more general message, right? About degeneracy, right? Something that's all over society. I've identified two things, right? Boredom, the state of boredom, the state of arousal state, and then degeneracy, right? So not just ADHD people, but people in general, people in general are being conditioned to chase these dopamine highs. Okay. I mean, obviously, I've said this a million times, but like that dopamine high is never going to make you happy. Okay. You could have unlimited sexual access, unlimited everything, unlimited money, unlimited wealth, Lamborghinis, all of it. It's never going to make you happy. Okay, trust me. Even with like spending addiction, right? You keep buying things, that's never going to make you happy. You can buy more things on Amazon. You can buy a new watch. You can buy more books, buy more stuff. Chase the dopamine high. Get the chaser effect, but it's not going to make you happy. So the answer is, I love math and everybody on ADHD 101. It's the same exact idea, the same concept, the same thing that it's always been and will always be. It will never change. It will be the same thing 5 years from now. What do I do, Drew? Radical self improvement. 10 years from now, my wife is divorcing me. Radical self improvement. You lose a job. Self improvement. It's always been self improvement. It's always been that. Always. When I was 16 years old, right, I was like, well, I'm not so happy about this current circumstance. What do I need to do? Well, radical self improvement. Read books, push ups, sit ups. And it's like, I was watching a video by David Goggins, and he says, you know exactly what you need to do. We all know what we need to do. It's just doing it that's so freaking hard to do. And it's not easy. Like, you know what you need to do, but you're just not doing it. Okay. Now, I can't give that to you. Nobody can. Only you can do that, right? And ultimately, it comes down to a theory of arousal, a theory of heightened energy, of being energetic, of overcoming the theory of resistance, the period of resistance relative to the task over a delayed gratified time span that will define your capabilities in overcoming the given task, right? To do that, first thing you need to do before you even overcome resistance, and it's the same answer, right? The resistance will never go away. Even I have to tell myself this sometimes when I do a lift, right? I'm doing some lifting, and then there's always going to be this point. I know it's going to happen. It happens to me every day, and yet I don't seem to get that epiphany sometimes. Like, I'll give you a simple example, right? With this book, right? At some point when I'm reading this book, I'm going to hate reading this book. Okay, it's just going to happen. You're going to hate it. Okay, when you go to the gym, you're going to dread going to the gym. You just are. Okay, and I think I'm sort of coming full circle because I'm slowly starting to realize that again. I'm realizing that nobody is going to change your life for you, right? Sometimes we also have to relearn old lessons all over again, and sometimes you make the same mistakes over and over and over until you have to find a point at which you realize that this is a mistake you need to stop doing. Okay, it could be decades before you realize it, but the old thing is, it's better to have started yesterday than the next best day is today, right? So you could have changed yesterday, but then the next best day to start changing is again today, right? So see life like a book, right? Because you're saying that, well, I don't want to do this work, right? That's only human, guys. It's only human to not want to do work. It's only human to not want to work hard. It's only human to go through this miserableness, right? And I've been in that place more times than I can remember. More times than I can remember. When I was at like a warehouse job, right? Or when I was at landscaping and it's like 105 degrees, I'm getting paid like $14 an hour, right? I'm not saving any money, pulling these weeds. It's like I'm tired, my back's hurting, and it just sucks. Okay. It just sucks. And I could try to tell you, I was like, well, maybe if we reframe this, but it's nonsense, guys. There is no reframing the suck. You can try to reframe the suck, but it's always going to suck. Okay? It will always suck. It's never not going to suck. And yeah, maybe after a while of consistency and grind, will it get better? Yes. Will it ever go away? No, it won't go away. Okay? And this will be my final live stream for a good long while until I come up with new solutions to things. But the message is more or less the same. Okay. The task is before you. Okay. And I leave the challenge here for you, right? On ADHD 101. To be who it is you want to become, right? Then what you have to do is you have to do the things that are simply unpleasant. Okay? That's it. That's all there is. It's to do the thing that is unpleasant. And then obviously the other component is heightened energy of raising the arousal state at the point of performance to where you have infinite drive, right? But even if you don't have infinite drive, you still have to accept that there are things every day you have to do that will suck. Okay. If like my new goal, right, is I want to go to an Ivy League university now. For whatever reason, I was like, I feel like I haven't accomplished enough, and I haven't accomplished very much. I don't feel like I have, but I'm like, okay, what I would like to do right now is, go to an Ivy League or whatever, right? So that's going to involve studying. It's going to involve applying to a university, getting a letter of recommendation, all this crazy stuff, and then maybe a solution will develop, right? It's a lot of work. It just is. Okay. Now, let's say if you guys go to the army, you do your own thing, you're going to have to go through basic training. Okay. It's going to suck. It will. There is no maybe you will kind of suck or sort of suck or part of the time it'll suck, a third of the time it'll suck. No, it will suck. Okay. And in your mind, in here, okay, this is where everything is at, inside of here. Everything outside of here doesn't really matter. What goes on in here, this brain of yours, you have to find a way to command it, to overcome. Okay. Autism, ADD, I don't care what your excuse is. I don't give a crap. Okay. Don't care. Give me a possibility. I want a possibility. Make something that is impossible. Make it possible. If you can't make it possible, then get the second thing to a solution that's close to possible, and then innovate and revise. Keep doing this again and again until either you inspire somebody who has the insight, the money, or the resources to make the solution that you desire, or two, you do it yourself. Okay. And unfortunately, that is really all that there is. There is nothing else. There is nothing else. There isn't. There really isn't, guys. There really isn't. There really isn't, you know. Now, for a lot of you, you may just that this will be the end of your journey, and you will stop right here, and you will decide, say, hey, this is the end for me. I'm going to live a broken, decrepit life, and if you want to do that, you can do that. Okay. For the others of you who would like to do different, then you're going to be like, well, okay, I need to figure something out. Okay. And it really is starts with that, right? Figuring it out. What do you have to figure out? What do you have to do? What price do you have to pay? Okay. Um, and yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it, you know. So I love math. He gave me this long rant. I'm not gonna disclose it, but like the answer is never degeneracy. Okay, I've been on that path for a long time, guys. I know that path better than anybody. I know it very well. I've been on both sides of the train. I've been on the self-improvement path, been on the path of hedonism, right? Hedonism will never make you happy. It never will. Okay, it's not going to make you happy. It's always going to destroy your life, and the dopamine you get will never be enough because you're gonna get a chaser effect. You're gonna start chasing this high, you're gonna chase another high, and then you're gonna keep trying to get higher again, right? With more dopamine, but it's never gonna be enough. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I wish there was a better answer. I wish there was a magic cheat code, and there's an insight, the theory of arousal, raising energy at the point of performance to overcome the period of resistance over a delayed gratified time span in order to get a compounding effect that is exponential in nature. But as I've said numerous times, I still have not been able to deduce the exact underlying mechanism. I don't know. I do know that whatever it is that gives you that surplus of energy, you're going to have to keep doing that because there will be a point when it's 3 in the morning, your wife is arguing with you have 3 kids, right? And you're gonna wake up one day and you're like, is this my life right now? Is this what my life has come to? And then in that moment, you have to make a conscious decision. Do I keep living like this? Or do I change something? I had that moment when I was in California. I woke up one day, I was like, I'm like, damn, this is not good. Like I knew like intuitively that I'm like, well, this situation is not good, right? I'm like, I got to do something different, or this is going to be the rest of my life. And I've had certain epiphanies like that, and I'm just like, this can't continue anymore. Like you tell yourself, I'm going to stop these things, but you still keep doing these things, right? Because they're challenging. So don't wait for that epiphany. Fight the hedonism. Fight it. Okay. Fight the hedonism, whatever it is. Stay away from alcohol. Don't drink it. Stay away from drugs. Don't do them. Okay. Matter of fact, guys, caffeine. Stay away from caffeine. It's a crutch. Stay away from it. Okay. The only thing you need to depend on is yourself. Nothing else. Okay. Um, you know, I don't care, like, whatever, going to parties and yeah, it's fun, whatever, music, but it's just a place of degeneracy. It's all it is. It's just degeneracy. Degeneracy weakens your will. It makes you weak. Okay. It's temptation. Get rid of the temptation. The temptation's a lie. It lies to you. It's not telling you the truth. Um, and that's pretty much it, guys. That's really it. So for everyone on ADHD 101, that is my challenge for you. Do you want to be who it is you want to become? Do you want to become that person that you would like to be? Or would you like to stay the same? That's it. There's nothing else. Okay. What is it you'd like to do? I can make all the videos in the world, but unless you decide to do it yourself, then there's nothing more I can do. And that's genuinely the truth. And when you shut off this video, you go to work, it's going to suck. It will suck. Okay. When I work out today, right? I work out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not going to like the workouts. I'm just not. Okay. Like you're going to not be motivated. Okay. Accept that. That's all I have for you guys for ADHD 101. Please like, comment, subscribe, and obviously I will send I'll make a comment maybe later on today or tomorrow, which will have that new YouTube channel. And hopefully maybe I'll be able to get a wider audience over there, perhaps. And then I'll also make a post on the community page if you guys want to follow that. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you.